welcome back. Well, we're preparing for the coldest air of the season as we're watching what's called the Siberian Express. Meteorologist Jack Van Meter joining us now to tell you what to expect.
Taking a look at the current snowpack that's across the country, we're kind of looking at two separate things. First off, we're looking at the Rocky Mountain pack that's obviously going to be out to our west, starting down here, actually parts of New Mexico, actually southern part, or I should say northern parts of New Mexico, really shooting all the way up into portions of Washington State by the Olympics out there. And the main reason for that was the atmospheric rivers that we've been seeing the past couple of weeks, really carrying a lot of moisture. And as that moisture gets forced up a mountain, almost gets wringed out like a rag and deposited in those upper altitude places. That being said, we are still seeing a good bit of snowpack all the way from Kansas, stretching all the way to pretty much, we're looking at West Virginia there actually, from a couple systems that we saw, especially last week. And actually this upcoming week, we are only looking at one more system to be moving through the country. But again, very, very light amounts of snow, pretty much from Kentucky going all the way up to parts of New York, especially New York City as well. Could be picking up maybe an inch or two over the next couple of days. And of course, looking at some more Rocky Mountain snow as a little bit of moisture moves down from Canada. The big driver of our weather system is actually going to be the jet stream. What we're actually watching is a polar low starting to move down and really start to advect in or move in really cold and Arctic air. I've got the jet stream started today, and what we're noticing again are going to be these purples and parts of dark blues starting to move down, especially in parts of the Great Lakes states, and really digging and almost just hanging out for much of the beginning of the week. We're looking at low temperatures in this area actually going to be negative, and that'll be an actual air temperature and not a wind chill factor. What is behind this? Well, of course, it's going to be some warmer, more average temperatures as we are seeing some significant ridging out to our west. As that moves through slowly but surely, it's going to take a lot of energy to move out this cold air here in the U.S. Here's that temperature outlook, and as we can see, really, really cold temperatures will be expected that the week of the 21st all the way to the 25th. Again, it's all going to be that deep, deep low that's starting to dig. We're going to be seeing below temperatures all the way from San Antonio going up to New York City. And of course, national championship game in Atlanta on Monday will be affected. High temperature during that game going to be right around 32 degrees.
Thanks, Jack. Well, last week's USDA reports were seen as a game changer for the market. But just how much higher could this market actually go? Brian Grady and Chip Nellinger join me to break down the markets right after the break.